Bakerstreet.coasters live, where today I'm going to go through everything I found out from the 15th of April when I went to Cadbury World. Now, Cadbury World, as we know, is owned by Merlin, and it's an absolute amazing attraction. And as we also may know, or some of us may know, that they also have opened 2 weeks ago their new ride, which is named the Cadbury Chocolate Quest, not Cadbury. The Cadbury Chocolate Quest basically replaced Cadbury, a magical chocolate ride or something like that, with the cocoa beans. Now, which one do I prefer? I'll tell you later. Let's start off with the future events for this attraction, because I got told it by a very, very kind staff member named Jay, so shout out to Jay, who is downstairs in the do-it-yourself station. Now that's where to start. So, do-it-yourself station used to be in the attraction itself, and I absolutely love going up, and I think it was upstairs. Now, what is upstairs where the Cadbury ride and the do-it-yourself station is now nothing. That's sad. No, it's not now nothing. It's now labs to do with, well, it's testing labs, which used to be in the old building opposite the Cadbury why do I keep saying Cadbury? The Cadbury World facility or attraction. So, your do-it-yourself station is now downstairs where the 4D cinema is. It is through the Bourneville experience. No, it's not through the Bourneville experience. It is through the Cadbury experience, the Cadbury history. Now, in the Cadbury history, as you go in, you see this mirror thing on the side. Now, this mirror thing, I did, and I was be able to go in. Now, none of the staff members know what will be in this mirrored place, even though there is just a mirrored place, and Merlin have apparently got 4 walls of glass mirror. There's going to be something in there. That's what I got told. However, as I went in, it absolutely looked amazing on the inside of the do-it-yourself station, because it just, I'm not even joking, it looks proper good. However, it looked, back from KLM, now, loved it, mate. Just 5 ghost trains. That's amazing. That is amazing. What was your best ghost train? Anyways, so the fact that we had I've lost where I'm going now. Yes, so the fact that we had do-it-yourself station, which was in the attraction, it's really good to see that it's outside now. Not outside, but it's like you can access it outside before you actually go in, because people did complain about how they have to wait so long just to get into the attraction itself. Now, you've got all the mugs on there, which I think is really cool, because I have a Cadbury mug. I have a Cadbury cream egg mug downstairs, which is also listed in the Museum of Cadbury, which I think is really cool. Now you go into the do-it-yourself station where you make your name out of chocolate, and they reuse the chocolate. That's really, really cool. Wilkie Boy Awesome says probably the spiral lift one with drop in dark. Jeez, that sounds like a cool ghost train. Anyways. What was your worst one? Anyways, so you had something that made chocolate, and then you had another one. You have another side which tells you how they cool the chocolate. Now, I found out that white chocolate is handmade, and brown dark chocolate is made from the machines, which I think is really cool. Now, another thing is that in the queue line for this do-it-yourself station, now I didn't actually see this queue get filled up, but I don't know if it will. There is an extension which I think is going to probably be added on sooner. They're working onto it. But where the old chocolate mixer used to be, it's now downstairs in the do-it-yourself queue, and you can actually get to see the chocolate being made. Now, there is a work in process, as Jay did say, and there will soon be chocolate in that thing, and it will be spinning. It will be reusing the chocolate, which I think is really, really cool to see. So that is one aspect, and I absolutely love that area now, and the fact that I've never actually been in because before, the last time I was at Cadbury World, so before the 15th, it was more the case of they were doing stuff, and I had some really big speculation about what they were doing, and now I know it's your do-it-yourself station. I think that's pretty cool, even though the old one looked really, really bland. So that was one aspect of the new Merlin thing, and it is a work in progress. It's not going to get completely done yet. And it's just a marvel to see that they're doing stuff, and they're doing stuff for the people when they wait. So there's that aspect. Now, as you go into the attraction, of course, you've no longer got your do-it-yourself stations. That means it makes the whole entire attraction smaller. But there was also other things which made the whole entire attraction smaller. Firstly, there's no there's no. It's like the screens, but the screens are normally on the floor, and you get to jump on the floor and break the cream egg stuff on there. And you got mirrors around you. They no longer have that. However, they still advertise it. Why advertise a ride? Why advertise a piece of attraction where you no longer have it? Because Jay did say that that area is completely demolished. Cadabra, the old dark ride, Cadabra, the magical Cadbury ride, magical dark, has basically also gone. It's been demolished. Nobody knows what's going to happen to that area, and I do wonder what will happen. It's quite a big area. Yet to see. And I hope it's going to be a new ride. However, I don't think that will happen because of the shambles of the new ride they have. But before I say that, now as you go in, so they'll tell you, and they do the exact same thing. So they show you how they cool the chocolate before you go downstairs and see the chocolate, and you could cool the chocolate yourself. That was normal, and you get to see it in the mirror and stuff like that. And then you get to go through to your tasting, where you get melted chocolate, and then you get to have like toppings on top, which are really cool. Now, where you go through from the bit where they show you how they cool the chocolate to the melted chocolate, and you get to eat the chocolate. On the side, on your right hand side, you normally get to see the people putting chocolate into molds and letting them cool. Now, this area did get put back into like the back glass window, and now this area has got nothing in it at the moment. However, I did get told by the staff that this area is now going to be back to how it was 2014, because that was the first time I saw it, with the sculptures and moulds, because it was used for the old do-it-yourself station, and now it's not anymore. So that's quite cool. However, this is when the bad stuff works. Let's just say it's a queue. So from the chocolate testing, once you've eaten the chocolate, you then get into the queue for the very long-winded 50 minutes of Cadbury's chocolate quest, which has had very negative views, and I agree, it's absolutely appalling. I don't like it. Bring back Cadbury, only because it had a better queue. You didn't get staff members, even the manager was there going up and down the queue going, if you got a wristband, come with me, or if you got push chairs, then come. That area is not used for push chairs. Now the theming is absolutely appalling too. You've got Cadbury, you've got the Cadbury beans in there, like the choco beans. Yeah, okay, they're choco beans, but the choco beans were also related to the old ride, so yes, it's good to have a old theming to it. However, there's actually no theming to this queue when it comes to a Cadbury dark ride, because everything that Cadbury's ever done has always been themed, it's always been well done, and it's not just rushed. However, Merlin just seemed to rush this ride. Then we get onto the absolutely appalling part, which is the ride. Now, the ride station is huge. However, where they tell you to stand is an advertising avenue, and the queue goes to advertising avenue. Now, advertising avenue is the bit before the Purple Planet where the gorilla is. Now, the gorilla, yet again, I also got told that it's getting refurbished. However, how they're going to fit that in, I don't know, because once you've done the ride, you then go to the shop, which is at the end, and it is literally not even long at all. I can memorise it from my brain. Now, with the ride mechanism is absolutely bad. It's appalling. Firstly, who has a trackless ride and not interacted with the cars? Thirdly, okay, what have you got to? Thirdly, who has guns that don't even work? Like, I picked up both guns. One was vibrating and the other wasn't. And even when you shoot, it's really misleading, because where do you shoot? Like, there's no laser, there's no... All it is a screen in front of you to shoot the milk cartons. I'm there just like... I can't locate where my gun is going, because I need to shoot on the screen to show where my bullets have been. It doesn't continuously tell me, oh, this is where my gun is. So I could be aiming at the wall for all I know. I could be aiming at myself. No. But anyways, so that is the really lazy ride mechanism, and I'd say even the theming, like when you look around, is poor. It's not good. And with that bit where you've got the chocolate mould and the water, they've now got chocolate running down the moulds. However, when you've got that bit and the monkey comes up, it's like, oh, once you get past that bit, it's like you've got no theming there, and it's a very bland ride at the moment. Now, like the staff said in the queue, and when I got to the front, they went to me and they went, it is 2 weeks, it's still work in progress. I understand that. However, as a typical opening. It's absolutely just, it's dreadful. It's nothing like I've ever seen Merlin ever do before. It is not a ride mechanism that should be there, and many of the staff members think that it could have been done on Cadabra, and some of the staff members have never been on Cadabra. Why go to Cadbury World and not go on the rides? And the fact that it's done on like a 1990s ride, that is pretty bad compared to what they think. Like, compared to what they think, this ride mechanism is just a waste of money. It was costed like 12 million, and it doesn't turn out to be the best. And then once you get out the ride, you get one chocolate bar. You get 12 going in. You get dairy milk coming out. Now we used to get loads of chocolate, but apparently not. Now that is sad because I love chocolate, like chocolate. But yeah, it's just sad how, like, hello Ben. It's just sad how Cadbury World how Merlin has just turned this attraction into a very short-lived one. Now, I have to say there is still work going on, as I know. The gorilla is getting refurbished. We have this huge area now where Cadabra is. We've got downstairs, we've got the Bourneville experience, which I did not go in, so I might go in that next time. 4D Cinema may get something done, even though I did get told that is going to stay. The labs now are where the do-it-yourself station is. So there's some parts which I'm not sure. Just some parts just need to definitely refurbishment on. And the fact that it's a factory, I love parks such as Hershey's Park. They have a ride that literally goes through the whole factory. Now I know they can't do that, and I also got told when I was younger there used to be a route where you get to see the packaging being done, and you get to see all the packaging. You don't get to see that anymore. And Jay said to me that was the old route, which I think is really, really bad. Because it's really cool to see the marketing stuff, but no, because of copyright and stuff like that, they can no longer do that. So yes, that is it for me. I've literally covered everything I got told, I think. Yep, I have. So comment down below what you think of Cadbury World at the moment, and what you think of the new ride. Please remember to subscribe and smile always.